Hi, this is Melba Moore. You all tune in to Yaya Diamond. You hear?
I want to welcome you to Dream Chasers Radio with me, your host, Yaya Diamond. What's up, peoples? How you doing? It is a great day. It's even better. It's even better. It's better. It's like amazing right now because I have Miss Melba Moore on the show. Welcome to our show. I mean, I don't even know how to say this, but you are amazing.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
I mean, you got like 5 octaves, but the biggest thing right now that I want to talk about is the Hollywood Walk of Fame that just happened in, it was August 10th. I remember that. Because I saw everybody that was there. I saw the whole thing. I watched it. I did. How did that feel for you?
I have to watch the video because I was in another place. I didn't really know the process, and someone else kind of went through the whole thing it took about 2 years to do. I mean, it's a big, long process. It really, 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 really is a big deal. And that wasn't on my radar. I mean, I had, lots of hopes, which is always like for the next project. And it's not like for a star. I mean, in the walk of, it's not, I mean, don't even think like that. So when it happens and you go through all the whole process and you get there and you see the people who showed up that care about you, that made this thing happen. I mean, I tried to write a speech, but I think I started crying through the middle of it.
Oh, that is so, I mean, just to be recognized now. Yeah. A lot of people say, oh, recognize them while they're still here, to appreciate it. I mean, and then you have your friends that showed up. I mean, how has this changed your life, your motive, your everything?
Well, first of all, it lets me know a lot more time has passed than I realized. And so you kept focused, you kept your nose to the grindstone, and before you know it, the time is up, and some things were really accomplished. And I think what I realized, you really need hope. That's what keeps you getting up and starting over again and over and over again, to the point where you don't even really realize that you've accomplished anything. I'm gonna say something like as important and great and incredible as a Tony Award is and wasn't always will be. Well, you're so busy making sure that you secure yourself each day, because it's how life is. The planet keeps moving. I don't care what you've done. It doesn't stay still. And it could be as incredible as, well, first of all, your feelings, you go to sleep, I might wake up and forget it happened. I don't know. Or everything might have changed so much until it doesn't have the same significance. Matter of fact, in a good way, it did. I know that's what we're here to talk about. So I won't go all over the planet here.
That's okay. You can go anywhere you want to go.
I had to stop and stand still a minute, because it's not really about me. It came through me, but I don't even know how the process works. So if all of these people didn't care about this and be the other part of my life, I wouldn't know what this experience was. So I have to stop, stand still, and kind of take it in now.
Yeah, definitely. But I think it's like you said, you don't really realize that this is happening. Like the time has gone by because you have kept your nose to the grind. You've kept going, and you haven't really taken the moment to step back, like you said, and say, wait a minute, that happened? Because you don't realize it. You don't realize it, but you don't realize how many people you've touched all throughout these years and so many generations. What kind of advice do you give to those people who are looking at you going, oh my gosh, she is amazing, like me? I mean, seriously.
Well, now that I have the opportunity, because I get all kinds of interviews, so you get a chance to talk with people instead of just telling my story over and 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 over. I try to listen to other people. So, because, now I'm talking to you. I want to know, I don't want you to just talk about me, but I want to learn something about you. And I can't see myself. So I want to know from different people's personality that they show me. What do you see? We're talking about this right now. And what's your dream? Or because if I'm influencing you, and now I really know it, I can't say I got my nose to the grindstone, I've got to stop now and take a moment, because this is about somebody else's life besides mine. To say, okay, no, people are watching you. You want to be an icon. You want to be a good example. It's, oh my God, did I pick my nose while I was up there? I wasn't paying attention. Something, you want to be a good example. And you say, like, because people are going to ask me now, what advice would you give somebody? Well, first of all, I want to see, what did you see in me? I don't want to tell you what you saw. I'm used to doing interviews.
Yeah.
When I was getting used to, if I were a journalist, or that was what you really kind of understood was part of your job, I think you'd focus on it in a different way. But it almost always happens, as often as it does happen, kind of inadvertently. So you don't really think about it so much. And so now I've learned how to tell my story. I've learned how to, form a sentence. I've learned how to stay on the point and everything. Now we got that. So then you have to make it interesting and entertaining and all that. Now we got that. So, but I still want to be a singer and actress. I don't want to be a journalist. So I don't want to focus on it too much.
I hear you.
So when you say inspire somebody, usually people mean as an artist or singers, but I really kind of think more like as a human being. Whatever it is you're doing, did you dress nice? Did you have manners? Did you show that you care about people? Did they see that? Or did you just get the job done? Or what? I don't know. I mean, that's what's important to me.
Yeah, I hear you. As growing up as a daughter of an artist, I had a lot of influencers, but they were mostly in the music industry. Being behind the scenes, seeing my mother go.
Wait a minute. What do you mean, but?
But no, listen to me.
Okay.
But being behind the scenes, because most people don't have that experience of seeing the progress. That's the but, because you only see when they're on stage, when they're performing, when they're singing, when they're doing their act, when they're acting, when all that. But
it's like finished and polished for you,
right? But there is a part that most people don't see that I got to see. And the appreciation that I have for you is that you didn't stop. I know that there may have been ups and downs during these times. Of course there has been, because you've been out there,
right.
so you've been, but you never stopped smiling. I know the behind the scenes. I know that.
Oh, I hear you.
I've seen it.
I'm listening better and better as you go.
No, but it's true.
Yeah, absolutely.
Being behind the scenes, being the daughter of someone who had, height and success, I know that there have been tears, but yet in front of everyone, you smile. I know that there have been losses, but yet you still get out there and give it your best. I know that there have been times where maybe you have felt not so good, but yet you still kept going. That to me is encouraging. I thank you for that.
Well, I'm grateful that that's how God made me. Because like you say, sometimes you can't, sometimes you don't feel like it, or you just, maybe something is grieving you, literally grieving you. So I think it has to be, to some degree, inspiration. It has to be something that, first of all, you need to do, to the point where you have to think further than whatever the problem is. And whatever it is, you're so busy trying to get a solution to it. Now, to me, that's important. That's an important aspect of life. That's one of the gifts, I think, of having the life of an artist, because you have this passion that makes you want to try so hard to do something that's a good thing. And then I think it influences you, and it influences people in words that we can put into words now, because we're talking about it.
Yeah, definitely. So, okay, tell me about what's going on now.
Oh, well, I have a new album out, and it's got a couple of new releases, singles coming out from it. One of them is a cover of an Ashford and Simpson song, were my pals. We started in the industry together, called It Seems to Hang On. But it's a new rendition of it by a brand new artist whom you haven't heard of yet, by the name of Chantel Hampton. You're going to hear about her because she's an incredible, first of all, she's beautiful. You know, she got the packaging. She sings beautifully. She probably plays instruments. I don't know that much about her. I just know she's a great writer, producer. And these days, I mean, for somebody like me, I don't even know what kind of microphone I got. Somebody got to help me with everything. She can do it all, but she feels me, and she's a Christian, so she feels my spirit and what I really need to try to strive for, especially as now a mature artist. So, you know, I don't want to sing about trying to find no doggone date. You know I'm lying. You gotta be a deeper love than that, honey.
I hear you. I hear you. We don't need all that. We need to now.
Right. We need something real. That's if you want to be in front of, you want the microphone and you want the camera, then you want to say something that's meaningful, not just to you and not just to make money.
Yeah.
So I think this Chantel Hampton is one example of some young songwriters and producers that are giving me the least of their talents so that I can continue to stay relevant.
I hear you. I hear you. Because I mean, you are, I mean, I figured this out when I turned 50. I'm not old yet. Old means to me going out. You can't do nothing anymore. There you go. But as long as you keep that vibrance, as long as you can, and as long as you can keep the music going, and as long as you can do what you love to do, you're not old yet.
You know what, Yaya? We live in a new day. It's ridiculous. Unless something just happens that you don't have any control over, to get old before your time, because most of us don't have to be as sick or as old as we are. I mean, chronologically, yes, but I just might have my yearly checkup today. You know what the doctor said to me? First of all, he said, Jesus Christ. I said, cross yourself, baby. He said, you gonna put us out of business. I said, I'm trying to.
Hey.
We do, especially since COVID, we do have a new heightened awareness of your person, the whole of your person. How do we do this? How do we do this? I mean, what is that? You don't leave it to the doctors. They assist you, but you're in charge of this temple. And so I hope to be an example too of, a super senior. This is how we're supposed to be. Yeah, I can hit the notes. I can hit them higher and longer. And I ain't snaking my neck because I'm doing it. I know who's in control, baby.
That's right. That's right. Oh my gosh. Miss Melba Moore, it's been such a pleasure having you on the show. And I don't want to keep you too long, but, where can people find you? Where can they find this new music that you have coming out?
Okay, the album is called Imagine, excuse me. And it's on all the digital outlets. And my webpage is melbamoore.com. And I think I'm on Melba #1 More. I forget which one that is, but if you go to melbamoore.com, they'll tell you all the rest of them.
I hear you. I hear you. Thank you so much for your advice. Thank you so much for continuing to be an amazing vocalist, amazing talent, and for inspiring us all to keep going. Just don't stop.
Thank you.
And also a way to step back and look at everything, because you got to kind of go.
Yeah, step back.
Yeah.
By the way, my star is on Hollywood and Vine.
Ooh, I love it. I love it. And we're going to go ahead and play that reel right now where you accept the star on Hollywood and Vine for the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Thank you so very much for being here. We're going to have all of your information in the description box so people can find you and make it easier to follow you everywhere.
I appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. And thank you guys so much for tuning in. Don't forget to dare to be different. And until next time, guys, step back and look at everything. You probably did a lot more than you think you did. Until next time, bye.